Let's have a jam.
Okay, we might be on, guys.
We're live. We're live.
We're live.
We're live. Hello.
Okay, give us some questions.
Can see us. What was that noise?
No questions as of yet. Just lots of.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay.
We need some
Who
questions.
we got in here from the band then, says Alex F. Well, all of us, I'm afraid.
You've got the full
Everybody's here. Full house, y'all.
Will we hear Man Alone?
Gary Oldman, Sid Vicious. Me, I hope so.
Okay, Jez, you ask a question for the group.
Okay, hang on. I'm trying to find something that's actually got a question mark on the end.
Where is the abandoned plane, John?
Lincolnshire.
No, it's not.
Yes, I've been told under very strict
Really?
rules that I must say Lincolnshire, yes, because it's actually completely illegal to go to the one that I went to. So,
Okay, did the RAF ask
not go there? No, my next door
told you
neighbour asked me to
Fair enough.
not tell people where it really was because someone got arrested for going there shortly before I went to it. So,
and you got in trouble for stopping the train as well, didn't you? With the train
yeah, I got in trouble. I basically broke loads of laws making that video. But you know, who knows when I made it? Maybe it was before these things were illegal.
A lot of love here for Crazy Frog.
What is the most challenging song to perform live, Alex?
Probably something like Choice Mountain, which is just like really, really strict and hard to play. I reckon.
Very hard.
Jeremy and I basically sound awful playing that when we haven't played it for a while, and then it gets better after that show 3.
Oh, here we go. Here's a teaser to the new video that's out in 10 minutes. What is the concept behind the new video, Jonathan?
We're sort of big business douchebags, living it up while some untoward things go on in the wider world. Basically.
Okay. How do you improve your Blender skills? I assume, Jonathan.
Well, if you do what I did, you just open the program and start messing with the default cube, which Blender guys will know what I'm talking about.
Ow!
You get given a cube as the first thing.
Ooh, here's one for me.
Just piss around with it. But I had no idea what I was doing.
Can't wait to dive in there, Mike.
No, I'm just being ruthless. Are there any odd time signatures on the new record? There are 2 songs with odd time signatures. Is that right?
That is right. 5 and 7.
How you define it?
At least.
It's not just your area, you know. We all have to think about that.
Sure. Is the look of the video inspired by American Psycho?
Yes. We talked about American Psycho. We talked about Blur.
The back cover of The Great Escape. It was something we've been meaning to rip off for 13 years. We finally did.
Yeah. 30 years. Yeah.
Can we still play High Water Doomed?
Hang on.
I can't.
No. The outro. Oh, I think we're all getting kicked off. Am I still here?
Yeah, you're here.
Cool. Oh, is everyone gone?
Everyone's here.
We can all see you,
guys. Fun to play on the album.
Okay.
You like Brony, yeah.
During the outro of High Water Doom, where it goes half time. Oh,
we keep that in eventually. I think John's having some problems. He's frozen.
Technical team.
Let's carry on without
Jonathan.
John's frozen.
Oh, Olivia's in touch. She's laughing. Okay.
John's gone.
Okay, good.
John's gone. Who decided let me just go get John.
All right. Who decided to use the monkey puppet? That was definitely Jonathan.
Gone to get him.
Jeremy, how was your experience?
Yes, it is.
Oh.
I had one of these. It caught fire, and now I've got a new one.
What do all the switches do, Jess?
the pickup selections, like the
There's
Jaguar.
there's a lot of pick switches there.
It's actually possible to turn this guitar off, which is a good thing.
That's a very useful switch when you're playing live.
I approve.
Dave Sardine just kicked on. Doesn't look like it. How much does Alex love Alan Partridge?
We all love Alan Partridge.
Quite a lot. I was listening to the From the Oast House podcast today. The four lunatics, says Nitro Shogun.
What caused the fire? It was 100-year-old electrics overloaded and exploded in the room, dropped fire onto our guitar cases and melted them and set fire to everything else.
Yep, pretty much.
It was fucking wicked.
It was a bad day. Shout out from Norfolk. Yeah. Favorite comedian? Well, we had a chat with Matt Berry the other night, which was great. He was a very nice man. And he's consistently great in everything that he does. So I'd say Matt Berry for that.
Stuart Lee as well.
Mm-hmm.
Alex couldn't play a 335. What guitar would he play? Up to you, Alex.
I don't know. Probably a different guitar. Got like Jazzmaster now. I quite like Jazzmaster. That's pretty good.
A different guitar. You hear that,
Yeah,
folks?
I don't really have much. I don't like guitars that much. 335, nice.
What are you drinking, Jeremy?
Like an Aldi imitation Heineken. That is really good.
Cool.
For the lager connoisseur.
Okay.
Mike, what snare did you use for Reanimator?
Great question.
I think I used the Ludwig 400 that was at the studio. I managed to not use any of my own gear. What else did I use? Yeah, I used a few different ones. I can't remember. Just normal ones.
Individual favourite songs on the new album, right? We're going around clockwise. Mike?
What?
Quickly.
Right,
Moonlight. Next. Alex?
Lord of the Trapdoor.
Me, Violent Sun.
I actually haven't thought about my answer. Moonlight.
Ooh.
Classy. Very classy.
Favorite flavor of crisp? Christ. Chili ones. Aldi or Little Boys?
I can
obviously Aldi.
I'm going to do it an octave down. Who wants to hear that?
Why you brought a guitar to
Yeah. Alex, what did you make of The Last of Us 2?
I played it. It was good. I enjoyed it. It was good. Are we going to have stage outfits?
Of course.
Of course.
No, we're gonna. It's naked this campaign.
Who's going to win, Biden or Trump? Trump's going to win.
I think he might.
Alex, what's the latest pedal you bought?
That terrible pedal that I got to do that sound in the Arch Enemy. It sounds absolutely dreadful. What's it called? Boss Super. The Boss pedal. It's called Super something. It's absolutely dreadful. It sounds awful.
Super something by Boss, everyone.
Turner's Return has asked us a few times. Favorite music venue? It's a simple question. Jeremy, you like music venues?
We all do. That's the line. Major's Forum. I have to say that. It's part of me. Hey Jude Law on an album one day, please. Well, actually, we did borrow a section from that song. On a song that we recorded for this album and then didn't include. So maybe, in a sense. And actually, maybe next year we might put it on something. Hey, Mike?
Oh yeah. It's in the running for sure.
It's in the running.
Favorite bands. I would like to ask us our own question, which is favorite bands that have split up. Because I was listening to Reptar yesterday, and I'm sad that they're gone. Anyone else?
Yeah, that's a good choice. Favorite bands that split up?
The Beatles.
Well, yeah.
Yeah, Mike.
Although, I mean, 2020 Beatles would be pretty
Yeah,
shitty.
that's true, actually.
I know, 1994 Beatles was pretty good.
We never got to hear Lennon's take on hip hop, which would have inevitably happened in the 80s.
He invented
late
hip-hop.
80s,
True.
Right.
which would have been shit.
You like the Lards? Yeah, we like the Lards.
Yeah, sure.
Scooch.
Worst instrument to learn? Probably
Have
the
you heard
cello.
Makes sense. It's the worst instrument to learn. Don't do it.
Don't you miss klaxons?
Yeah, actually.
Yeah.
Are you in a black cave, John? Yeah, I am actually. Very much so. Am I down a well? Kind of.
Rank your albums.
Oh, this is going to be fun. Most overrated band. You know my
Overrated.
answer.
The Stones.
No.
Yeah, the Rolling Stones.
Does Big Climb have anything to do with glass doors?
Yes. There's a lyric that appears in both songs, but I won't spoil it for another 4 minutes.
Guys, we've got 2 minutes left, so let's be even more hectic.
Rank your albums. Man Alive, Arc, Get to Heaven, Fever Dream, Reanimator, boom. I'm not saying if it's 1 to 5 or 5 to 1.
God, they're fucking thick and fast here. John, there's a question for you. John, does your glorious voice come from smoking, genetics, or was it handed down to you by Zeus himself?
Zeus, clearly.
Okay.
And the other two.
Oh, here's a serious question. Is the album title a reference to the 1985 horror comedy movie of the same name?
No! Jai-ho!
If yes, please explain why. Well, it's not.
No. The wank film called Everything Everything. Alex, you've asked that a number of times. Yes, it sucks. We wish it didn't exist.
Has any of us seen it?
No.
Yeah, I saw it on the flight.
You saw it on a flight?
You watched it?
Sort of. No, I actually watched it over someone's
Why
shoulder.
did you watch it on a flight?
It's someone. I didn't really watch it.
I'm really glad this is the
someone in a
last
glass
minute of our
house.
time for everyone.
Absolute bollocks. Best
Absolute
shag I've ever
bollocks.
had.
Worst stage injury? Anyone?
You fell off the
My
stage.
ego took a knock when the keyboard collapsed at the Thekla.
I fell over on stage. I fell over on stage at the Dublin
I
Point.
actually saw that happen
I just clattered
full
all
band
my...
on YouTube the other day, and it was like one of those sort of gig gone wrong, and I was like, "We've done it." John's done it.
Keyboard stand, boom, middle of the stage,
Absolute classic.
middle of QWERTY or something, NASA probably.
Remember when I fell over on stage in Dublin, Mike? And then when I picked
Yeah, I had
myself
a dream
up,
about
Come
it.
on,
or something.
John.
extensive party.
Yeah, got a middle parting you didn't want. Yeah, that was good.
Insult your injury. Right, we've got a matter of seconds here.
Got master of seconds. One last great question.
What's the coolest thing about this video?
Probably
We
Mike's hair.
Yeah,
Oh, that's great.
there's a shot in front of the shard that is really good. That's in it quite a lot. I hope you liked the video, people. It's good. It's
How long have we
one.
got? Right,
We've got 1 minute left, and then the album's out.
Dinosaur.
Guilty pleasure music. No such thing as guilty pleasure. Don't believe it.
Specifically, in answer to your question, If I Only Knew by Tom Jones.
We'll
Will we be playing anywhere in 2021? That's the question. People ask me where we'll come to 2021. We don't know.
We don't know. I think we've got no time
I don't
left.
think anyone knows.
Well done, everybody. Thanks for buying the record or whatever, and hope you like the video. Is that
Thank you,
right?
everyone.
Yeah.
Okay.
Bye.
Jai ho, everybody.
Okay. Bye.